Another one. So you want to be a trucker husband. So you want to be a trucker husband. Boy, there's a lot of stuff the recruiters can tell you, or you can go on the forums and stuff. You'll find a little bit more on the forums, but you can contact some content creators, and there's a lot of stuff they'll talk to you about. Put the driver code down, referral, yada, yada, yada. But let me tell you what a lot of folks don't talk about. Boy, a lot of folks don't talk about what it's like being a trucker husband. Now, you see, I can't speak for being a trucker wife, or last episode was a trucker dad. I can't speak for being a trucker mom, but let me tell you, boy, it's rough being a trucker husband. The majority of the guys I meet out here that are married, they're here because they really wanted to sacrifice for their family. And I mean, they talk about it too. They talk about the last career that they left. They talk about the last job that they had. They talk about it. And they talk about how they were just trying to prepare for retirement. They got to figure something out. Some days ago, a handful of days ago, I watched a video on No Luck Trucking's channel. Shout out to No Luck Trucking. And him and Liz were like sitting down or whatever, and they said something, man, that struck me, dog. He said something like, man, we don't really like running a team truck, like a true team truck, because we really enjoy each other's company, and we really want to just hang out with each other. We don't want to only see each other when we're swapping and things like that. We really want to just, and I'm putting it in my words now, but he said we really just want to do life with each other. Because, man, do I feel that, especially having run a team truck for so long. I've been working for Prime for 13, almost 14 months, about 14 months now. And I might have been solo 3 of those months. Everything else has been team, right? So I understand you just see your teammate when you swap, man. A lot of days you just see him when you swap or whatever. So when you're with your bride, dude, you really want to do life together. You want to enjoy it together, eat together, go to a movie together, see a sight together, stop at a scenic route and see that together. You want to hang out together, just ride up front together. You just want to do life together. The same is true for trucker husbands. It's just, we just can't, our spouses aren't driving. Unlike, No Luck Trucking, for the people that I'm talking to right now, what I'm talking about right now, our spouses aren't driving with us. But we have that same desire that Matt has. Man, I hope, I don't think y'all mind. Y'all said y'all's names on the video. We don't have our spouse with us like Matt does, but like Matt, we have that same desire. Man, we just want to do life with our spouse. The hardest part of being a trucker husband is doing life from a distance. It is so difficult. It's not difficult. It's hard on you. It's not difficult. I don't find it difficult to do life from a distance with my spouse. I just find it tough on the soul, you know, tough on the emotions. Man. So guys like me and Matt, right? Because I also acknowledge in Matt's video, he said, like, you hear some people that are like, man, I don't know if I could doggone ride with my wife. Like, I can't stand her, dude. You know what I mean? And it's like, guys like me and Matt don't exactly understand that point of view. Like, we don't understand the idea of having our spouse in a truck and feeling like I really want to drop you back off right now, right? Now, I've never experienced my wife in a truck, but I know my wife. I don't need to experience her in my truck to know I know my wife, okay? We would have a blast, dude. A slam blast together. So to have to do that from a distance, man, to have to do life from a distance and just figure it out, it's just tough on the soul, man. It's just tough on the soul. You don't know, like guys like me and Matt, you don't know how much you would miss just laying in the bed beside your bride until you become a trucker husband. Man, I wish I could be real. Like, I just don't know how far I can take it on YouTube. We're gonna go on a limb. And be mature about this, okay? Don't be in my comments acting dumb. I'm just gonna delete it, for real. For real. I'm on another level right now. This is not I'm not being funny, okay? You have no idea how much you would miss just laying in bed with your bride with your hand on her thigh, man. Just laying there, man, talking, man. Until you become a trucker husband. And you go a month without laying in your own bed next to your own bride, man. You don't know how much you're gonna miss seeing her walk into the room. You don't know how much you're gonna miss just sitting in the living room while the kids are taking a nap, sitting there talking about nothing, just laughing, telling jokes, you know, just talking, man, just chilling. You don't know how much you're gonna miss the motorcycle rides or the car rides or the movies, whatever you and your spouse do. You don't know how much you're gonna miss it until you're out here. And some days it's like, man, I just want to turn this truck around and go to the house. On the phone, man, on the phone while you're driving. Not like this, more like headset. On the phone while you're driving, talking about it. Almost like dreaming about it. Man, babe, I can't wait to get home and just be next to you. Just have you in my arms again. I can't wait to just kiss your lips. Baby, I can't wait to just have you right there with me. Sure? Are you sure you want to be a trucker husband? Now look, these videos aren't meant to dissuade you from coming out on the road, okay? That's not what this is about at all. I'm just telling you what the recruiter can't really tell you. That's it. That's why I made these videos this week. I wanted to tell you what the recruiter can't tell you. So you want to be a trucker husband? I miss my wife right now making this video. You see some guys have pictures up on the walls of their trucks and stuff. I've never done that, but doggone it, man, I'm thinking about doing it now. There's nothing wrong with coming out here, but look, you gotta know the sacrifice you're gonna make. You gotta know the sacrifice you're gonna make. If you're gonna make the sacrifice, make the whole sacrifice and count the cost. Count the cost of the whole sacrifice. Don't forget, I said last episode, Jesus was talking to people and he said, know the cost of being a disciple, okay? Nobody goes out there and they plan in a war and they don't count the troops and count the troops on the other side and make sure everything's squared away, how many jets they got, how many tanks they got, how many we got over here before you go to war. No way a wise king's gonna count the battlefield before he goes to war. There's nobody who doesn't decide to build a house, but but don't count and make sure they got enough cash for all the wood and the bricks and the sheetrock that's going to be needed to build the house. No, count the cost of being a disciple and count the cost of what it's going to take for you to be a trucker husband. Don't let it surprise you. Because here I am, Travis Kinley. Here I am on YouTube. I'm warning you what it's going to be like. I'm letting you know. Is it worth it? I find this sacrifice worth it. Does it hurt? Yes, it hurts sometimes, but it's worth it. I find it worth it to be out here. I'm going to go home and I'll be out here after I go home again. I find it worth it. But know what you're signing up for. Don't come out here, get your TNT trainer take you to go get your license at the house, and you go home and you say, oh, I can't do it, I can't leave. Know what you're signing up for. If you're gonna make the sacrifice, make the whole sacrifice and count the cost. Otherwise, don't make the sacrifice at all. Just stay at the house. Listen, I love y'all. Find you somebody to love. Don't forget, it's not about what you believe. It is why you believe it. Now live free.